What is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secret. Before I get started with today's video, I'll make sure to leave all these items linked down below, and especially if I can find them on any websites that are on sale. And today's going to be my top 10 recommendations for 8 handbags under $500 for fall and winter or towards the end of 2023. This year I decided to make the list of a different brand. You know, sometimes in the past I would do like, you know, maybe 3 Tory Birch, maybe 2 Marc Jacobs. I definitely wanted this list to be one of every different brand, so it's not as repetitive. So before I get started, I do have a few things that I'm going to be getting rid of before I put them on my Poshmark. So I'm going to quickly show them to you. If you want them, you can just email me, and I do PayPal. But yeah, I'll leave all the information linked down below. First item is going to be my St. Marc by Marc Jacobs, and I'll tell you why I'm getting rid of this one, because there's another Marc Jacobs bag that I recently bought, but it is in pretty good condition. I mean, I took care of this bag. It's still full price. It's in really good condition. I think the only wear on it is this like little like nick that's here, like a little black dot. But other than that, the bag is in good condition. It's leather lined. It comes with a chain. It comes with a dust bag. It comes with everything, and yeah, it's in good condition. I have these Chanel sneakers in a size 41. Here is the box info. Like I said, extra laces. I don't have the dust bags for them, but these are the shoes here. And I will give them another. I cleaned them up like a few days ago, but I'll make sure to give them another clean. Size 41. The only wear on it is just like a little scratch right here, but other than that, the shoes are really good. This material right here is kind of like this neoprene, so it is a little wear on it as far as like the color, but other than that, the shoes are in good condition. I just honestly been really using my Alexander McQueen sneakers because I have 6 pairs and I really don't reach for them. And but yeah, I do have one Lago bracelet. This is going to be the one, the silver one with the 2 X's on them. This is a discontinued style, and I got this when I worked at Nordstrom. If you look on the website, they no longer make the 2X, but the 2X does exist. And yeah, I do have this Lagos bracelet. These Tory Burch Miller sandals, these are in a size 9.5. I only worn them like one time for like 15 minutes, just because I got them on sale. Just because I got them, they didn't have the 10 at the time. Yo me interca, I really wanted the size 9.5 because I wanted to walk out with something in the store. But honestly, I really need the 10. The 10 looks perfect. This makes my foot look a little too small, like I'm wearing some of these shoes that don't fit me. So these are just some classic Miller's 9.5 that I have. And then the last item is this LONGHCHAMP set, LONGHCHAMP bag. I washed it. It does have like a little wear on the nylon. The corner wears are pretty decent. And then I'll throw in this little pouch that I got that you buy separately. I think maybe this is like $80. Yeah, I do have those 5 items. If you guys want more details or you want to purchase them, I'll just leave my email with the price and everything linked down below. Let's go ahead and start with the top 10 8 contemporary handbags under $500. And the first one, which is not a surprise, we all knew this bag was going to be here. It's going to be the Coach Silver Tabby that comes in at $395. There is a smaller size that's $275, but honestly, I love the one that's $395 just because it does have the top handle, and I think it's a little bit more versatile. I think this bag has been taken by storm. I have seen quite a bit of people wear this here in Houston. This is very much giving Beyonce Renaissance. It's giving I'm making a statement. It's giving I need, I love, I want. Like, I love this bag. I think it is so pretty. I'm going to be going back to silver hair probably within the next week or so. And so I told myself once I go silver, I have to get this bag because it's just going to go well with everything I'll be wearing for this holiday season. So if you have been wanting the Coach Silver Tabby bag, I think it is the perfect bag. I think this is my favorite handbag that Coach has came out with in this entire year, in this entire lineup. The whole Shine collection I absolutely love. But I think this is going to be perfect for all the holiday parties, all the holiday festivities, everything to do. It fits your phone, if it's a card case, if it's a decent amount, even for it to be the 18 size. I think that this is perfect. And I think the big one, like that are like in the original Tabby size, they don't make it in the silver, but I think for me, I like it in the smaller size just because this leather or this material is very prone, very easy to get scratched. So I think for me, the smaller size is a little bit better, especially if you wear crossbody or be wearing it out and about. You have a little bit more control of how you wear the bag versus if it's big, you can like bump into things and maybe you can wear a little bit easier. So I think the smaller one is a little bit better, and I believe that's why Coach really did make it more in the smaller versions, because you have more control as you wear the bag. Next bag that I think is going to be perfect, it's going to come in at $465. I think on the DMEILLER website you do get 10% off if you sign up for newsletter, but I could be wrong. It is the DMEILLER Tokyo handbag, and it looks like this. I have a DMEILLER bag right here. You guys know I love this bag. But today I think that I think this year, out of all the bags, I think the DMEILLER bag is the absolute perfect one. Just because it's definitely giving like the Saint Laurent 5'7" handbag. I think every brand has kind of had their own version of this hobo bag. But honestly, I think that the DMEILLER one is more classier, it's more clean. I've only seen this bag carried one time here in Houston, and it was like a lady, and she had because there's a bigger version too that's over $500, and she just looks so polished. I think she had like an Eileen Fisher outfit. It looked very Eileen Fisher. She had this, and sus huaraches, because this was maybe like when it was a little bit more hotter here in Houston. She looked absolutely phenomenal. She looked so beautiful. She looked so polished. She had her little Neiman Marcus shopping bag, and she just looked like she is that girl. So I think the DMEILLER one is perfect because I feel like somebody like me, I could wear it, but I feel like somebody that is a little bit more older, like somebody like in their 50s and 60s can definitely wear this. It's a very kind of like modern but very classy take on it, and I like how the branding is not too much. I do like the branding that they do on a lot of their handbags, which is kind of like this metal detail. I think it looks very cute. It looks very different because you don't see that bag, you know. But I think my third favorite choice for handbags are definitely going to be BRAHMIN for fall, and I actually have two of them in my collection right now. This is a BRAHMIN vanity bag, but this is what I keep my makeup in here. I actually love this. I'll talk about this in another video, but I have that, and then I have this like white, like this kind of like mother of pearl iridescent one, because it will go well with like I said, I wear like a lot of black and white. But I just think BRAHMIN bags in general, or croc embossed bags have been really popular. I think BRAHMIN has been more out and about. When I go out, I've always noticed a lot of handbags out and about. Like that's the first thing that I look at somebody's outfit. I have been noticing a lot of BRAHMIN has been wearing. I know BRAHMIN is more maybe like a southern thing, kind of like Dooney and Burke, even though Dooney and Burke is a company from up north. But I think BRAHMIN, I think croc embossed bags are definitely making a comeback, especially because it has a nice like texture. So I'm wearing like leather pants, like a nice knit, then you get the really cute kind of like croc embossed, and you get to play, it's all the same color, but you get to play with all these different textures. And I think BRAHMIN has just been, it's always been that girl. I've always loved BRAHMIN, but I feel like this year alone, I've just been noticing BRAHMIN being carried more and more and more. And even people, usually BRAHMIN growing up, that was a brand that my mom would wear, but I'm seeing like a lot more younger people, more younger folks, like people like under 30 wear BRAHMIN bags. And so if the young girlies are wearing it, and I've been seeing some girlies wear it on TikTok, so BRAHMIN bags, definitely I'm not gonna put a particular one. I just think all BRAHMIN is pretty much the same. Just get which one's your style, but they're all under $500. Most of them, they all have a warranty on them. And Dillard's is probably going to have the best BRAHMIN selection out of Macy's and Dillard's, just FYI if you do want to look at them in person. And there is a BRAHMIN store here in Houston too. Number 4, and the reason why I'm getting rid of the St. Marc is because I'm just going to rebuy it in black in the larger size. Because I bought this Marc Jacobs sack bag, which is basically like 2 Marc Jacobs small white bags. So I kind of want to have like different variations. But my 4th choice is definitely going to be the Marc Jacobs sack bag. This is definitely if you've been wanting a Bottega Veneta Jody, if you've been wanting a bag with not a lot of hardware. It does have zipper on it. This will come in a medium size for $4.95. I think it should be out within the next week or so. And then there is a large one that's $800. This one's $325, and I've been wearing it with everything. Like I said, I'm wearing an all black outfit. This will go with white, winter white. It goes well with, you know, a nice camo sweater. I just think it's very, very pretty. It's very seamless. I do like that you don't really have a lot of hardware. And, you know, with my Bottega Veneta Jody in black, I would use it, and I still use it quite a lot. But I think that this is a great alternative. I love the leather. I love how soft. I love how mushy it is. I've been getting compliments on this bag ever since I've been wearing it. People have been asking me, have you seen the bigger one? Yes, I have seen the bigger one. I do have a Marc Jacobs video, which I'll leave linked down below. But the sack bag, definitely a it bag. For under $400, I think this is perfect because you can just fit your essentials, but you can actually fit quite a lot. I do have a reel of what I fit in this, but you can fit quite a lot, and I think for the price point it's really well. And I like whenever you set it down, it just looks all cute and it keeps its structure, versus like the Jody, you will always kind of have to like lean it. But this looks super, super cute, like taking an Instagram picture, just holding it. I loved it, and I've been using it within the last 2 to 3 weeks since I've had this bag, and it's definitely a great purchase. But like I said, you can even see that it says Marc Jacobs all the way. You kind of have to go a little closer. So I like how it looks a little bit more seamless. Number 5 is going to be the only Tory Birch bag on this list, just because Miss Tory has gotten a little expensive. Most of you guys know you love these type of lists, and I love to make these lists. Honestly, I think that the Tory Birch Ella chain toe, which comes in at $298. I know some websites already have certain colors on sale for like 25% off, but I just think this bag is a great take on a nylon / neoprene handbag. It's definitely going to be very easy, very seamless, but I like that it's a step up from the classic Ella, just because it has that chain detail, and I feel like that chain detail is very Chanel, but I feel like chain with the leather throughout it has always looked a lot more better in the fall, especially like I said, when you mix different textures. You have that little leather detail throughout it, you have the nylon, and then maybe if you wear like a cashmere coat, so you get to play with all these different mixtures on it. And I like how it's not as boxy as a regular Ella toe. It's a little bit more smaller, but it has a better shape, so it looks better photographed, it looks better over time. My Ella toe has definitely lost its shape, but I find that this shape for the new Ella chain has definitely looked a lot better. So this is going to be my one and my only Tory Birch bag that I am going to be recommending for this video. Number 6 is going to be a bag that I talked about last year, and a lot of you guys ended up DMing me telling me that you love this bag. So I have been seeing this bag back on social media again this time. Well, it's been popular within the last year, but it's going to be the RAF Lauren Polo ID bag. This one is kind of $498, but I do think that it is a great slouchy everyday bag. It comes in multiple sizes, but the smaller one is obviously going to be the one that's $498. I like it because I've only seen probably maybe 2 or 3 people wear this in person, but it just looks like such a stunning bag. And I've never would really think about RAF Lauren handbags other than this one that I would consider purchasing, other than like RAF Lauren collection bags. I think the idea is just like very classic heritage RAF Lauren with a hint of youthness to it, with a hint of modernness to it, and that's why I gravitate towards the Polo ID bag. Going to be the GANNI bow bag. This one comes in at $445. What I do like this bag about, like, let's say the Marc Jacobs bag, that this one does already come in a lot of colors. This was shown, I think, on like the last season or 2 on the GANNI run. It's a longer strap to wear as a crossbody / shoulder bag, and you can also wear it as a top handle bag. So maybe if you're not looking for, let's say, the sack bag or like a Bottega Veneta Jody, but you still want that type of style, but you want versatility with like a strap, I think that this one's a really great one. I've only seen this bag carried one time, but I think that the way the person was wearing it, it was styled very well, very easily, and very effortlessly. This bag for GANNI is the first bag that I actually considered purchasing. I like GANNI clothing, I like their shoes, but I've never really been into their handbags, and this is probably the first one that I see that I'm like, you know what, Sergio, I actually do like this one. I like that the color of the hardware matches the bag, except that little gold detail that's on the bag. But for the most part, it'll go with gold, it'll go with silver. Not everyone's gonna have this. It's going to be something like a conversation starter. And most of these bags, I haven't seen them done overly super like fluctuated. Like I said, what you see on social media is definitely not what you see in real life. Probably out of this entire list, BRAHMIN is probably the one that I see the most. Number 8 is probably going to be the least expensive handbag on this list, and this one comes in at $129. There are non-sparkly versions of this bag for under $100, and it's going to be the JW Pay ABACUS Mini, is that how you say it? But the one with all the crystals on them. Like I said, we are heading into the holiday season, we are heading into New Year's Eve, and I find that you can honestly wear sparkly bags all year round, but particularly November, December, and even in January because it's still pretty cold. I think that sparkly bags, the best months to wear them other than like let's say your birthday, are like November, December, January. So this would be the automatically the perfect reason to wear them. And this WD bag in this style, it comes in a lot more colors and variations for the crystal ones. I'm just gonna do the ones with the silver crystals with the black underneath it, just because that one is going to be the most universal one, and this is the one that I would pick up. So I do see myself purchasing the Coach Tabby first, but if I use that a lot, I may go ahead and buy this one just because I am a little social butterfly. I do like to go to dinners and like be out and about. So this one would be definitely would get like a lot of wear on it. And I like how it's very small, it's very dainty, but it still fits a good amount of items. And it's also a really decent price point. It's not like the Kogaya bag that I bought last year that was $400 and that ended up like breaking the first night that I wore it out. I feel like this is gonna hold up a lot better, and I've already seen reviews like on TikToks. And I have a friend, I texted her, I said, what do you think about the bag? Her bag is in really great condition, and they actually sell JW Pay now at Nordstrom. So if you do have a Nordstrom card, you can buy their bags on their website, and I think certain stores have them as well. Ninth bag on this list is probably a nice tote probably my favorite tote of the year. It's going to be the POLENE bag, CYME. There are two versions of those. There is a bigger one and there's a smaller one. I'm gonna recommend the bigger one just because that's what I've seen people wear them more with like oversized coats, with longer coats. I think it proportionally looks better with the longer tote, but I'm also a little bit taller. If you're a little bit more smaller, a little bit more petite, maybe the small one will work with you. This one is just a beautiful refined tote. It's not your tote bag from Marc Jacobs, it's not your Bottega Veneta Acro, it's not your Goyard, it's not your Christian Louboutin Cabata tote. This is definitely for the very refined customer, the customer that likes Totem, the customer that likes DMEILLER, the customer that likes Thoreau. Very much that very clean aesthetic, Vince, Theory type of customer that wears like very nice high quality items. This is a bag that I definitely see like Emma Hill having. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. I love that it comes with a pouch. I love that it comes in 7 other colors, but I just think it is just the absolute perfect tote. If you've been wanting a tote that nobody has, that's gonna look super refined, super polished, super high quality. I love POLENE handbags. I know some people love them, some people hate them. I just love how very clean, relaxed, effortlessly they are. I have seen POLENE being carried a lot more, but still it's not at the point where it's super in your face, just because you can only really buy them and I think they only have maybe 2 stores and on their website. So I think it's still a really great option. Like I said, if you guys ever want to look at more detailed reviews on the bags, I would always recommend go on TikTok, put the name of the bag, and people will literally give you like a review, or they'll tell you if they like it or not. So that's just like a little FYI tip that I have for you guys. And then the last bag that I'm going to recommend on this list comes in at $288. You can find this brand a little bit less on Farfetch, so I'll make sure to leave a link down below. It's going to be the Mini Bag M Aurora by Furla. You guys know I've seen this bag in the summertime at Dillard's. That is the only place where you can actually see the Furla bags here in Texas. It's going to be inside of Dillard's. I think they have a pretty nice collection. It's very cute, it's very dainty, it's giving very much like a pochette, like Hermes Mini Kelly. Like it's giving very much like very cute, very dainty. But we all have seen the Furla bags in person, we've all seen them in vlogs. The quality is top notch. I think Furla bags are incredibly well made. I don't think they get the love that they deserve, especially here in the States. I know they're way more popular in Europe, but here in the US they're not as popular. But I just love that it comes in a lot of colors, so you can get, if you're a color girly, you can get a color one. If you're a neutral girl, you can get a neutral one. Bag that you're not going to see anybody have. I love the chain. The chain is very nice. It has like a good weight to it, and this is, it's more like your phone, your card case, your lipstick, maybe your key fob, and that's about it. But you know, especially at nighttime, what else do you need to carry? You don't need to carry everything with you. Sometimes a little bit less is going to be more. But yeah, guys, these are going to be the top 10 recommendations for the IT bags for fall and winter, or the end of 2023, under $500. I think that these are a really great combination of bags, because we have brands that I never really talked about or a whole lot about, and then we have kind of like our Tory Birches and our Marc Jacobs in this list. So I want to hear, guys, do you guys have any of these bags? Do you guys recommend any of these bags? Do you guys have any of these bags on your wish list? And what are other handbags under $500 that you guys would recommend? I think that all these are perfect. I love them all, and they're very all clean, aesthetic. They go with everything. And if I put, like, I wouldn't put something that I wouldn't wear myself or I wouldn't buy myself. These are all bags that I recommend. So I want to say thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys, and take care.